Ninth Commandment, Part 3, Source of Lies. When we look into the Bible, we are able to find these Bible verses that talk about how God is truth, such as 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 28, in which it says, "And now, O Lord Jehovah, you are that God, and your words are true, and you have promised this goodness to your servant." But for this section, we want to look into the opposite of this. We are wanting to look into who is this source of lies. And in order to do that, I think we first are needing to go to the Bible and look at John chapter 8, verse 44, in which it says, "You are of the devil as father, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and did not abide in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." Specifically, in this last part of this verse here, we are literally being told that he, the devil, is a liar and the father of it. This kind of title being given here about being the father of lies is able to indicate his role in introducing deceitfulness and lying into the world. Whenever we start to look into this, it is able to connect to the broader biblical nature of spiritual warfare, in which the truth and lies are something that are always in constant conflict. Because of this, we as believers are told to resist Satan's lying by standing on the firm truth which we are able to find in God's Word. The desires of the devil are something that are contrary to the will of God. They are characterized by sin, rebellion, deceit, etc. Due to this, Satan's nature is fundamentally opposed to the truth. This kind of refusal to uphold the truth is the defining characteristic of his rebellion against God. Through this verse, it is referring to Satan as a murderer. It is in reference to his role in the fall of humanity. However, while in using this specific word here, it underscores the destructive consequences of sin and Satan's influence. The reason that Satan is so powerful and has such an influence on humanity is because of that temptation that he is offering, making it seem like something is better than it should be, which is right because it is the wrong thing to do. It all started with his influence into temptation with Adam and Eve in the garden, found over in Genesis chapter 3. Satan was able to lie to them and told them what they wanted to hear over what the truth actually was. This is the kind of temptations that people might face whenever Satan lies to us. All of this is able to show the kind of power that comes behind lies. In 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses 1 and 2, it says, "But the Spirit expressly says that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and teachings of demons, speaking lies and hypocrisy, being seared by their own conscience." We are told about the kind of spirits that are able to come around us in this life. They are being referred to as these kind of seducing or deceitful spirits. Like we are able to see with Satan in general, the kind of teachings that they may try to provide are deceptive and destructive, all with the aim of leading people astray from the true teachings of the gospel. The presence of these spirits highlight the ongoing battle between good and evil. All of this is able to show us that there is a need for discernment from truth and lies. It gives us a reminder of the importance of sound doctrine compared to the false teaching and lies from Satan and the devil. These verses serve as a warning about how we are needing to stay in our faith and in the truth that is presented in the gospel. Otherwise, we might fall into this category that it talks about how they will depart from the faith. Just by us knowing how these kinds of lying and deceitfulness comes from it, it will be able to help us in our walk to stay from it and not depart from it.